What's up, everybody? I'm Puma Pete.
I'm Moosin.
And we're Friendly Fire Co-op back playing Divinity Original Sin. And we're going into Lucala now because we kind of got this feeling that all of the stuff that we were killing may be related to quest stuff. And so we're going to go into the city first and see if there are all kinds of quests that we screwed up because we killed everything. Aside from the troll one that we... Hey, Arhu's here.
Go talk to Arhu.
Psst.
Oh, man.
Well, hello there.
Psst. Arhu, I saw you already. So you've made it into the Hamlow Silveryland, I see. Unnerving spot, don't you find? I can't quite put my paw on it, but something sinister simmers beneath the tranquil surface of this settlement. What do you make of these immaculates? They're thick as trout, if you ask me, and I'm naturally obsessed with the teachings of some strange woman they call the Conduit. I haven't seen her myself, but she must be a witch or a sorceress, and she must possess great personal charm and magical mastery to enthrall a crowd of shaggy miners, to have them hop on the bandwagon of a shadowy religion wholly alien to them. Mason, I like your purple pants. Or purple, like wrap thing you got going on. What makes you suspect something sinister? The blood. Now, I can see how it could be a fantastic thing to nurse a dying human back to health if all it takes is to sacrifice a toad, but I spy bloodlust in these people's eyes. A bloodlust that goes beyond the usual meaning of the word. They all act like they're following a benign goddess that will lead them to paradise, but it will be a dappled Dalmatian if any of that is true. No, this town, I have the feeling it's but a facade. What lurks behind the mask of innocence, I wonder. Since you've been scouting the place, perhaps you can tell me where I should start looking for shady goings-on. I've been shadowing the local priest, a man by the name of Loic. I have the feeling he knows more than most in Silverglen, for I followed him in the night when he meets with cloaked strangers and goblins even. Mangoth, Hyberheim, of strange things I've heard him whisper. Yes, this priest has shady goings-on written all over that smug, holier-than-thou face of his. Why are we talking about Silverglen in your cat form? Or why are we walking? Whatever. The advantage of being a puss, my friends, is that one can pussyfoot. A white-haired wizard draws attention, but a cat can move about unnoticed and indeed unseen. Mason, what are you laughing about? I don't see anything weird about that comment. Not that I'm not extra wary of these bloodsuckers, though. There's a conspicuous absence of pets in this eerie little town. Take my leave. Good luck, Hunter. I think I'll take my leave, too. People have been eyeing me strangely, and I think I know what it is they have on their blood-crazed minds.
Until we meet again.
Alright. Source Hunter's Journey, blah, 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 blah. This quest is just so long that I'm never going to really glean anything useful. Okay, so we need to infiltrate the Immaculate business. Yeah. Oh, no, definitely filter completed, but also shrink this, because this is just getting in the way of everything. Oh, man. This is when things get tricky again in the run. We're finally at a point where we don't know what we're doing. Do you guys remember that from a long time ago? Probably not, because that was so long ago most people didn't watch. Alright, Loic. Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of Immaculates. Who are you? I am Loic, Enlightened One among Immaculates, spokesman for the Holy Conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood. I'd like to ask you some questions about the Immaculates. Then should we give a pleasant answer to them. Who are the Immaculates? We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part. Let's discuss my joining the Immaculates. You find yourself in the goddess's temple, therefore it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome. Read it, absorb the wisdom within, then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment. Aw, man, we're the worst at those. Could you tell me more about the Conduit? The Conduit, yes, she is the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will. A will made real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern. O wandering soul, she stands so very high above your humble station. I'd like to hear about the goddess. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the word that generations of men and beasts have left behind. But immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened. Theirs will be her kingdom when red has run until no red is left. A paradise we will have shapen and the goddess will dwell among us. So, okay, yeah, I'm not ready to do that yet. What does he have to sell? It's not a bad robe. But, I mean, my robe's better. Because my robe's super awesome. It's a crappy ring. It's a below average weapon. And below average bow. Okay, so Loic doesn't have anything good. Let's change the subject, and I'll go ahead and leave, and then I'll read that book that he gave me.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
My inventory is just, it's getting a mess right now. All of a sudden, that sort by latest added actually seems useful. Alright, the first book of the Immaculates.
Let me spill blood for thee, O
Though the
Holy One.
tenebrium made the miners ill, though the rot plagued them, they will be saved. The conduit came bearing a shard of starstone and demonstrated that by sacrificing a lesser being, a small duckling, she could turn starstone into bloodstone. This stone was capable of healing any ailment, including the terrible rot. Though some were skeptical that sacrificial magic could be used for good, the conduit explained that transmitting energy from a lesser being to a greater one restores balance in the universe, and that balance is the goddess's ultimate goal. The conduit then encouraged the healed miners to spread her... You know what, AI, if you could just, stop. Alright, there we go. The conduit then encouraged the healed miners to spread her good word and to continue to create bloodstones for the purpose of promoting the greater good of higher beings. Today, we Immaculates continue to promote universal balance and the sacrifice of lesser creatures for the greater good of all. Alright. Dude, do you think if we had a bloodstone and we took it to Thelerin, he would heal?
Probably.
Didn't he have the rot? Is the rot anything like the clap? I like to believe that's what it is. Book of the Immaculates 3. I want that, but I would have to steal it, and I'm not very sneaky. What happens if I try to sneak in here? Yeah, I immediately get seen.
Let me
Hey,
spill
Sneaky Mason.
blood for thee, O Holy One.
You want to try to sneak and steal that book?
Give me the strength, O Goddess.
Yeah, there's so many. Oh wait, can you turn invisible and do it?
Immaculate, I want to be.
I don't believe I
The blood
can.
of the lost will flow.
I don't... Why wouldn't you be able to?
Because doing actions takes me out of stealth. I mean, I can try.
Nah, don't, no. Well, we'll see if there are other options. There's got to be a way to get them all to leave the room. So we won't turn to invisibility just yet, if it usually screws things up. What other? Okay, there's a building over here. Strap in for some aimless wandering, everybody, because we don't know what the heck we're doing at this point. This episode's going to be a lot of reading and trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
I believe that's Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom does... Well, she has it going on, but I don't know if she is what is going on. If anything, it's whatever Stacy's mom has is that what is going on.
Yesterday, send another man, as many as it takes.
Listen
We
to
haven't
this.
enough men among us to take on even a few of them, sir.
Are you deaf? I said I want those goblins
Out!
Make it happen, even if you have to.
To spear Drexus yourself!
Alright, I'm guessing this is where I get the goblin quest from, Brandon. Source Hunter, are ya? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins, the orcs, the cult, or the whole pretty bouquet? Tell me about yourself. That's an interesting way to respond to that question, but we'll roll with it. Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along. Let's hear the details. I must say I'm also intrigued. Alright. Ho-ho, a new Source Hunter perk up at the sound of a challenge. Let's discuss your retirement plan. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. And metal, which is, it's gotta be, that should be a metal, whatever. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of my days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's Cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal. You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water. I wouldn't wish the rot on my worst enemy, though, so let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rot's ill effects at bay. Tell me more about the Troll King. Apart from Gungnir's statue and incurable case of the uglies, he's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. Nutty Oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they? You know what? We killed him already. That's probably not a good thing, is it, Mason? We killed the lackey that we're supposed to ask about this. I'd like to ask you some further questions. What do you know about the Immaculates? That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe. Can you tell me about tenebrium? A strange sort of substance discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamoring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, it's worth more than diamonds. What do you know about rot? Rot, you're a curious sort of fellow, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it, the other half were cured by that cult. Alright.
Until we meet again.
Alright, Mason, what do you have to say to me? Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar. Mason, it's almost like you're Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
Why, thanks, I rather do, don't I? Ha, a few more heists and I'll be a fat cat in no time. No doubt about it, your easygoing sleight of hand impresses me greatly and will certainly continue to be highly advantageous to us both. Alright, let's talk to good old Lawrence here.
Well, hello there.
As Source Hunter, my liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silverglen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I am no one special, merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement. My only cause for complaint, your grace, are those awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps, my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem. Let's discuss trouble in the mines. You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed, to think how the humble miners of Silverglen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine. You see, the leader of the troop, a certain spitting Satan named Drexus, promised to clear the tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brained fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges and to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexus like lemmings, your grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexus's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers? I'd like to ask further questions. Please tell me about the goblins. Those brutes, I invited them here. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Yep, I think I read that already. We're going to pretend that I did. What can you tell me about tenebrium? Useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt, but 10 times as difficult to extract and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we could have stopped trying to clear it immediately. What is rot, exactly? Yes, a dreadful business, that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families who have been affected. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first we attributed these symptoms to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what the crackpot conduit would have one believe. Conduit, care to tell me more? My liege, you ought not concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silverglen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silverglen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of them of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick, or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil. Alright,
Until we meet
I'll
again.
leave it at that. So, we have a couple quests now, at least.
Well, you know that troll that we thought was, the troll we were supposed to talk to?
Yeah.
There's another one. He's over here. His name's
Oh.
Fumble.
Oh! Yay, that means we may not have ruined the quest. Happy face.
Hooray!
Alright, let's talk to Medora real quick first. I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade, but in my years of hunting Source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your lap after a moment's meeting is hiding something they hope you won't discover. I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on. Your paranoia becomes increasingly tiresome by the day, Medora. I thought the same, his fawning is more likely a symptom of fear than of respect. I don't trust Lawrence, he's up to no good. Warms my heart to picture him squirming about, plain as day, with 3 seasoned Source hunters on his tail. Nowhere to hide his sniveling mug than at the bottom of the burlap sack. Dude, you know what? The troll we killed is probably the one that we were supposed to talk to for the troll's bounty. And the troll that we haven't killed is probably the one for the prostitute.
Ah!
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because there's, like... Because that one, when I lost rock, paper, scissors, I was like, you should tell me about the Troll King.
Duh.
Yeah. Troll bounty and
Goddess
goblin
above. Have
trouble.
you ever
Okay.
seen a creature more pathetic
So let's go talk
than
to.
Fumble? Indeed, I haven't.
Why do you gotta be mean to
Good for nothing
Fumble?
troll.
He's
Just
yeah,
stands
nice
there,
enough guy.
mopes like a mule. Remember when that redhead used to come by and cheer him up? Oh yeah.
All right,
I bet she
Fumble.
was just feeling sorry
Troll
for him.
tool, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid. Your heart doesn't seem to be in your work. How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. It goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, how it weighs, how it burdens. Why do you feel
Fumble,
lonely?
why are you so deep?
Dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even among my own, I find no companionship. Troll toll, it is all they think about. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay. She smiled, she bid me good morning, she told me about the dreams that had come to her in night. But then she left for a faraway land. She is gone, and I've been lonely ever since. Oh, if only a jolly young girl would come to talk to me once more. How come your bridge has been damaged? It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry for toll. Why must we pay toll? We ask for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold. All his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too, even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for cold, dead metal, no matter how pretty its luster. Tell me about the Troll King. Oh, hey, he'll tell me stuff too. He's the king of Lucala Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. Archibald, though. Archibald may be willing to speak. His fine mind makes him bold. Find Archibald, a proud troll and troll father, if you wish to know about the king. Ah, so we haven't even found Archibald yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. About that toll. 1,000 gold coins, such as the toll I must ask. So let's have the troll toll, if you please. I'm not going to pay it. Are we going to say I'm not going to pay to cross a broken bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. So you will not pay? I can hardly blame you. Though the rules of toll-taking trolls stipulate I must club you to death for your refusal. I shall not do okay, though the rules are, I shall not do so. What I wonder would be the point. Okay, I'll take my leave. Leave me like she left me, my bonny lass. Where that another would come and ask, how are you, Fumble? Alright. Beauty and the Beast. Let's find Fumble a nice, sexy compatriot to while away the hours, if you will. Possibly consulting with the flowers. And, something with the rain. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
How's business for you anyway?
I don't know any more of the Wizard of Oz than that. That's all I got in me.
Truth is,
All right,
I'm a wee bit
so-
short.
I had no idea where you were going with that
Are
one.
you not a Wizard of Oz person?
Out for now.
No.
Apparently when I was younger, I was all about that movie. That movie and the animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Alright, Ruby, talk to me. Oh, that world-weary face is giving me shivers. What say we take a load off together? I do suppose I could find some way to entertain you. Tell me a bit more about yourself. Oh, honey, that's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine has hardly just begun. What say we get better acquainted upstairs? I've got all kinds of details to share with you. Oh, Mason, you know I'm all about the details. So you have a bedroom at the ready? Indeed I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, honey. What's a lousy 250 gold between an adventurer like you and a fine piece of tail like the one I've got in store for you? But it's tail like T-A-L-E, I see what they're doing. Let's have some fun. Oh, that's the spirit, sugar. Gold always puts me in the mood for a little romance. Follow me then, my knight in shining armor.
Until we meet again.
Well, I mean, I certainly can't turn this off or down. Where are you at?
Tell me,
I hear
I'm
you.
upstairs.
Do you have a sunburn,
okay.
or are you always this
I heard
hot?
you going in and out of bush mode, but I didn't really know what was going on. There's a lot going on in this tavern right now.
Well, hello.
The fuse is getting shorter. Stop it! Freeze it!
Stop talking nonsense. Leave Fuse alone, or boom!
Well, that's a
Should we do
thing.
something about that real quick?
Probably.
Alright. Make it rain. Making it rain. Making it rain on them hoes. We'll take care of that after. Or should we take care of that first?
Let me go, you little monster! Away with you!
Alright.
No.
Alright, you there. Back off, Bicky Bomb. One more step and Bicky Boom. Continue. No, don't go. Please help me. That thing is keeping me trapped here. It's crazy. It'll kill me. Never fear, madam. He's bluffing. I'll never dare blow himself up. Or calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this. I don't want to call it bluff. Yes, don't worry, Miss. We'll get you out of this fix somehow. Princess, keep her trap shut or Bicky Boom. New folks, shoe or Bicky Boom. Last warning or Bicky Boom. So we're just going to, like, teleport him away, right? Because why not?
Sure.
Alright. Oh, alright. You were in a much better position than I was. You blew up the whole bed.
Well, that was the thing.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You saved my life. It was that curve of Frederick that did this to me. He locked me in here with that ridiculous creature. That's all that's going on here? Oh, okay. Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, sir, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air. But do come and talk to me again if you want to hear more about what transpired here. My thanks once more, sweet hero. Hey, reputation and experience and all that good. Oh, hey, achievement unlocked. Nice. And we got a quest. What quest was that? Bicky the Bomber. Anything good in the chest?
There was some greens and stuff.
Alright. I'll go talk to Ruby now. Oh no, where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
My friend returns.
Alright, there you are, honey. Shall we get started then? Yeah, let's get it on. So we shall, honey, but do please ask your friend over there to give us a bit of privacy
Until we
first.
meet again.
Mason, okay? Why you
I
gotta...
would say it's your people that are in
Mason,
there with you.
Mason,
I'm not even in the room.
I was just looking
I'm
to
stealing
get
stuff.
a little
I am literally
I was
stealing
just trying
stuff.
to look to get a little four-way action, and you're peeking in the door. Thank you for closing the door and giving me my personal space. I appreciate that very much. Alright, Ruby. Alright, let's get it on. Oh, let's do. But first, I need to know about your preferences, honey.
I'm like
You're
that person who has like the cup to the door.
You're in charge tonight after all. And I have like the sock on the door, or like a tie or something, just to let you know what's going on in there.
Yep.
So tell me, which sort best floats your boat? A savage, merciless witch, or a gentle, sensuous nymph? I mean, I feel like I have to go... Like, gentle and sensuous sounds enjoyable. Savage and merciless sounds like she's...
savage and merciless.
It sounds like she's gonna murder me.
Savage and merciless.
No, that's... You know what, Mason? If you were the one that was recording, you could pick savage and merciless. But I'm gonna go for gentle and sensuous. Because, you know, if you're gonna do it, that's how you do it. Oh, pleasant nymph, do whisk me away to your grassy glens. In need of a gentle hand, are you? Well, I've just the soft and sumptuous knoll in mind for you to rest your weary head. Why don't we make ourselves comfortable and begin?
Until we meet again.
Oh yeah, let's get in the... Why are you out into the chair? Don't... There's nothing...
Once
Aww.
upon a time, the patron goddess of feasting took a fancy to the humble spirit of insatiability. Of their union,
I'll go ahead and let her talk and not interrupt while this is going on.
A child of parents so expert in flavour and quantity.
I actually had a cup to the door, I'd be very confused.
A master cook she became.
But she's like, what's going on in there? Is that dirty talk?
Queens and
Something
sultans
like that.
tremble before a crow's egg crumble. Dukes shed salty, toxic tears
Take this time to take a
upon
drink of water.
sugared lion's wing. Cladella's cooking was beloved, yes.
I'll take this
but
time to steal
none
more
so
stuff.
much as Cladella.
Glad you're getting lots of
Feast
stuff.
she'd make and feast
So you're
she'd
stealing a lot of stuff from Paul
Looking
right
at
now.
3 wedding hams in the time it took to count them. More she craved, and more, till her clients had little more than crumbs to offer their guests. They'd wail
You just snuck through the wall on my
and
screen.
moan, but Cladella never quite heard them over the sound of her soup slurping. They stormed her kitchen, spittle flying, demanding Dover roast, parsnip pudding, and pureed warg. But Cladella merely gazed upon them, blithely chewing jerky, and shrugged. Cladella's fame declined as the royal...
Is that you with the cup against the wall?
It's me staring through the crack in the wall.
Oh, is there a crack in the wall?
One way or another.
Yeah, just turn your camera, you can see 'em.
Frying and feasting was all she'd ever
Oh yeah,
wanted
there's
to
like
do.
huge cracks in the wall.
That's the end, darling.
Oh god, now I have to try to reorient my camera.
I know I had myself a bang-up time.
That was well worth the 250 gold. There's a chest in here if you want to try to lockpick into it. I'm gonna talk to Ruby. Stop walking so I can talk to you again. Whatever. Did you like steal everything else in this entire place?
Maybe.
All right. I'm going to. You didn't get the medium healing potion. That was in that room. I'm gonna talk to Ruby as soon as she's done walking around, so that there's more stuff that can be going on there. If that was not a good time, I just don't know what is. Oh wait, Mason, you missed a crate. It's just flowers. I'm not gonna get those. Okay.
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
Now can I talk to you, Ruby? Alright, there we go.
My friend returns.
Apparently, the thing on the wall talks to me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the trophy.
Is this something I should come back up to look at?
I mean, it doesn't talk to you, it just says stuff on it.
Wait, like, as in, like, noises come out? Like the little floaty dialogue?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, the dead head is talking to you because you have Pet Pal? That's kind of funny.
I don't have Pet Pal.
Oh, wait. Don't one of us have Pet Pal? Or we haven't gotten it yet?
We haven't gotten it yet.
We should get that sometime.
Yeah. I was going to get it with my next point.
Alright, I'm going to ask Ruby, aren't you a prostitute? What gives us story time? Sugar, I never said I was selling anything but a good time. A little tale's always nicer than a little tale. Mason, you don't get the joke because you can't read it. One always goes well in the end, and the other charges triple for that sort of thing. One always goes well in the end, if you know what I'm saying. And the other charges triple for that sort of thing. Would you care to entertain a lonely troll? Is he a gentle troll? Would he benefit from my particular expertise? You think it is strange, but if you're willing to pay me on behalf of your tool-taking friend, I'll be glad to keep him company. I do believe 250 gold should cover it. Then it says I'm willing, and it only has 150 next to it. So is it going to charge me 2,000 or 150? Either way, I'm going to pay. But whatever.
Oh man, I found a button in the basement.
Please don't push it yet.
I already pushed it.
Oh God, what's going on?
I don't know.
Alright.
Nothing happened.
Alright. And I'll take that gold. Cheers, honey. I guess I'll be off to visit Mr. Troll then. He's the one closest to town, yes? At least I won't have to run far if he gets too fidgety. See you around, sweetie.
Until we meet again.
Oh, Mason, we gotta talk to each other. Or I have to... Oh, my companions are still upstairs. Nope, it's not with one of them. It is with you.
Yeah, it's with me.
I forgot to
I have it on my
forgot to hook myself back up to my characters. Alright. Bip. Bip. Alright, come talk to me. Oh, wait, where?
I'm downstairs,
you're still
trying
downstairs.
to figure it out.
Alright. I'll come downstairs real quick, and then I'll finish off taking care of the troll business. Where are the downstairs?
They're like right under the upstairs.
Oh, they're hidden in spider webs.
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
That's so many spider webs. That's disgusting. Alright, let's talk.
I wonder what that did.
So, unless I'm very much mistaken, we just paid a courtesan to cheer up a lonely troll. Yeah, I guess we might have overstepped the mark there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that answer. I don't even care what the second answer was, because that was hilarious.
Perhaps we should check out if they're doing okay.
And then some. Perhaps we should go and check if she's doing okay. Alright, that's what I was gonna go do anyway. Maybe the button does something in another room, like another basement, that we'll probably have to check.
I don't know, I already hit it, so...
I know, but like... It probably does something somewhere else. Instead
Hopefully.
of being as simple as doing something in that room, because it didn't really look like anything was going on in that room
I
at
mean,
all.
it was one big room. I couldn't see the rest of it.
Oh, okay. But it looked like there was a wall, like, separating.
Yeah, there was.
Was there a way to get through it?
Not that I know of. That's why I clicked the button a bunch of times.
Okay.
Why? So that I can hear you better, my dear.
Ha!
No, be careful, Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf! The nasty wolf!
Alright, let's talk to
My
Ruby.
friend returns.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, honey. Fumble just can't get enough of my stories. Such a sweet old thing he is. The poor darling felt all alone in the wide world, but now he's pleased as peppers, and to say true, I am too.
Until we meet again.
Alright, let's talk to Fumble. Friend, champion of my heart, I cannot describe my rapture. A ruby you have brought me, more precious than any other on this earth. Happiness, it is returned in all its sunny glory. For this unparalleled service, I must repay you. Have it back, the fee you paid on my behalf. Let sordid gold not stand between our friendship. My thanks, O champion of my soul, my undying thanks. Well, that was nice of him. He at least gave me the gold back. So I don't know how much it ended up costing me, but you know.
And then
You can't put a price on true love, right, Mason?
Let's see how long it takes this woman to abandon him and
maybe.
cast him back into misery.
Aw, Jahan, why you gotta be all grumpy grouch negative like that? Like, can't you just
I
enjoy...
am a grumpy Russian man. They killed my family.
That was like 30 times, like, just offensive in all sorts of different ways right there. Just like Max... Oh, let's talk to Ramon. Ramon, you look like you got something going on.
At least they don't have that.
Actually, you look like...
If I had a star for every time you...
Well, hello there.
Do you have a map? I just keep getting lost in your eyes. Why are you flirting with me? I'm male. Who might you be? Me, I'm Ramon. I can't do the rolling R thing, guys. I'm sorry. I may not be a genie, but rub me right, and I'll make your dreams come true. That's disgusting, Ramon. Come on. What would some quality time with you cost me? Even true love has a price, Angel Face. Luckily for you, that price is but 250 gold coins. I mean, we're gonna have to do this, right? We have to pay him and find out what's going on. Oh, do you think we could have given Ramon to the troll? That would be weird. I don't know how I feel about that. But we're gonna pay Ramon for.
Peter, equality.
We're gonna pay.
They were a very progressive company.
We're gonna. We are gonna pay Ramon for his services next time on Friendly Fire Co-op. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more Daily Divinity Original Sin content, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.